Well, Polo Entertainment Group, what's up with it? Alright, listen, I'm gonna get straight to this, right? My last post, I was posting about the shooting, I think that down Atlanta, I think it was down like Georgia, Atlanta. The lady that was in her house and the police killed her. He happened to be white, but he also happened to be the police, right? And the community, they were standing up, on TV and talking about, oh, it's one thing for y'all, to violate the man, but it's another to violate the women. It's time to stand up. We gotta protect our women. So I was posed a question. It was a dope question. It's a dope question, right? About how are women supposed to expect men to protect them, us to protect them, when a lot of times we are the reason, we are like what they need to be protected from, more or less, right? That was super dope to me, right? Because one thing don't really have nothing to do with the other, but it also got everything to do with the other, right? For example, right? Alright. We living in a time period where like men, we don't respect women. We don't treat them like they supposed to be treated. We don't stand up and be men far as learning in our own right how to be men, so that we could teach, support and nourish women for like what they really kind of need, like outside of trying to get a little bit of money, stuff like that. That's like the only aspect of being a man far as helping a woman. Like, women need nurture, they need guidance. So in order to guide a woman, you have to be guided, right? So and you're not all, most of us not just born with guidance, you know what I'm saying? So you got to go out, you got to seek it, you got to research it, you know what I'm saying? In order to protect a woman, first and foremost, you got to know your right as a man, because it's way bigger than picking up a gun, shooting somebody just because they did something to a woman. But don't get this twisted, because I do think that is definitely something that we need to be more invested in, picking up arms and getting ready to go to war. It's, because we are already in killing season, you feel me? So I think, realistically speaking though, we it's time for us to start, man, picking up and bear arms with some type of leadership and guidance, of course, that, man, we not going for it, right? But that's at the end, that's the period. Before you can get there, right, it has to be structure. Like, women have to know that they could trust us, right? We gotta know that we can trust us. Like, what do you bring to the table outside of slanging some meat and a couple of dollars? Like, at the end of the day, right, we watch women and they do like weird stuff, like they do a lot of twerking now. For example, they do a lot of twerking. But you know why a lot of women invest themselves in far as the entertainment of being a stripper? Because it was like women, more or less, they do what makes a man happy, whether it's subliminally or just straight up asking you, you know what I'm saying? And when a man lower himself to, like, that's the only thing that excite him, right? That's the only thing, like reading a book or being knowledgeable, getting an education, being strong, none of that, is appealing to you. Like, only thing that's appealing to you is how fat a woman butt is and how she can throw the joint. And that's how you invest in your dollars and your money and your time. And that's where all your energy, all your smiles, all your likes on Instagram go to that, right? Then the first group of women, they gonna gravitate to a full throttle, because it's like, it's time to eat. You feel what I'm saying? It's just easy, right? Then you got the second group that don't jump as fast, and they don't even all the way be with it. You know what I'm saying? It might start out like, oh, just twerking and different things of that nature. But the same, I mean, in my era, they wouldn't have been doing stuff like that, not as much. Not, I ain't gonna say they wouldn't have been doing so, but not as much, because it wouldn't have been like the popular thing to do. When you start saying that the women at the bottom is women is winning, and the only thing they doing is taking their clothes off and shaking their ass, you see what I'm saying? We human. It start to like, damn, that's all. So I get it. So but I guess what I'm trying to say is, right, and it's not no disrespect to women, that's just how I see it, because it's a low, these dudes is, man, we gonna hold rocket topics about that. If y'all give me some questions, we gonna go head over heels with that. But as far as this go, right, we need to stand up and start to protect the women from the aspect of giving them something to look forward to, and how we protect them, right? Like, we abusive out our mouth, we abusive with our body language, our thinking, with our physically, we abusive. We don't call women beautiful. We like, what's up, bruh? Like, the whole thing is this shot. It's this beat to a no count, right? In order for women to start to be able to trust us and to be able to protect them, right? It can't be something that we just say. It has to be something that we already doing. Like, we have to be investing in ourselves on such a level that, they can see that it's obtainable to want to be protected by you. You feel what I'm trying to say? Like, a lot of time we can't even protect ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We don't even be we don't have shelter, we don't have nothing. But society say you got everything because you got a pocket full of money. That's the same money you been had all this time. You ain't spending it on nothing. Right? We need to, a woman has to kind of feel so free that, man, with us to trust us, that, like, when you helping them with your money, it's not like, oh, you buying a part of their, like, lowering themselves, like, because I gave you a couple of dollars to help you out with your bills or something, now you owe me, is what I'm saying. That ain't how it's supposed to be, right? It's equivalent to, like, if we was, like, in the jungle and this woman, she didn't have a man, and I went out 100 and I got a little extra meat and I gave it to her, well, I expect, because I gave her a little bit extra of my kill, that she owed me. We all from the same tribe, right? We gotta sit down, we gotta do better, because, like, at the end of the day, it was a good question. It might have to be a part 2 to this. Y'all could DM me, what I'm saying, for any questions, and I'll definitely try to get on top of them. My movie about to jump off real crazy any day now. Shout out to Fully Loaded Visual. Kings of DC on the way right after we, get finished with putting this Yama Kiyama in the editing process down. But how can a woman trust us? Well, it gotta wait till the guns to protect. That ain't actually protecting them. That's not like being scared straight. It's like you feel violated so much so that the lady got killed. But you feel violated on your personal, like, damn, they don't even got enough respect to leave our women alone. But you don't have enough respect to build them up. Like, you give them $1, you want 2 back. You know what I'm saying? Y'all dudes want half of the rent. Y'all think it's cool to make, when the woman gonna take me out for a date? Like, y'all niggas act like girls, you know what I mean? So maybe it might be the next generation of kids, that grow up, because, like, this generation shot. Maybe it just ain't full, this generation behind me, maybe, it gotta die off or something, and maybe the next generation, I hate to say it, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful or nothing like that, but it's not like y'all get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, women not gonna be submissive to a clown. And, like, y'all niggas is like the whole circus out here. Give them something to, man, stand up for, man. Feed them, give them knowledge, man. Give them something. to give means you have. That means you have to be a better you if you wanted to see a better them, man. World War Polo Entertainment Group, man. I don't know if I really spoke deep on this enough, but I'm gonna think about it. I might gonna get back at it. But we out here, man.